to the courts, where the man accused of murdering Fort Hare University student Nosicelo Mtebeni Alutha Pasile will return to court later this month for the start of his trial. He appeared in the East London High Court today, and our reporter Sipha Kema is following that story for us. A very good afternoon to you, Sipha. Quite clear by the number of people who turned out for this case that the memory of the deceased very much still alive, and the hunger and thirst for justice palpable.
Well, that is true, Tammy, and I mean, we heard them as we came out once they heard that the trial date has been set for the 29th of November. Now, of course, this was a very brief appearance, Tammy. We know that Alutha Pasile had requested for legal representation in his last appearance, and him and his defense attorney from the legal aid, which is Newzroom, had actually had a discussion, and she also did not oppose the date of the 29th of November, saying that she felt that she, as well as the defendant, were ready for trial. Now, of course, this is good news to some of the Fort Hare University students and to some of the activists who are here today in memory of Nosicelo Mtebeni. We're going to talk to University of Fort Hare's Gender-Based Violence Task Team, one of the members, that is Rihanna. Rihanna, I'm sure, I mean, as gruesome as this was and as sad as it is what happened to Nosicelo, but the start of the trial date has now officially been set. No more postponement. I'm sure for some activists here, as well as the University of Fort Hare, it is a step in the right direction.
It is a step in the right direction, and I'm glad that at least it's been postponed still until this month. We really hope that that date is not going to bring yet another postponement. We really think that the justice system needs to move fast on this, in terms of bringing justice to the family and the friends and the colleagues of Nosicelo. It's really necessary that we start moving fast. And this is not something that's just with regards to the Nosicelo case. This is something that is to do with gender-based violence and femicide cases across the country. The cases are not expedited enough, and that means that we don't get justice.
Thank you so much, Rihanna. As you can hear, Tammy, from Rihanna saying that it's not just about Nosicelo's case, it's every single gender-based violence case, femicide case in South Africa, as gender-based violence has become a norm in the country and is now being referred to as a second pandemic in South Africa. And a lot of the activists that we spoke to as well earlier on in the morning had actually said that the time is now, enough is enough. The justice needs to play its part with this particular case to set a precedent for any other future cases that can happen.
Sipha Kema, thank you very much for that update on the case with Alutha Pasile. It will return in court later this month for the beginning of that trial.